We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of four between the Baltimore Orioles and the Sky Sox. The Sky Sox have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. First of four here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the night. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Changeup called strike one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Here's Mookie Betts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
In now is Yasiel Puig as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Drilled to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Betts at second. Rendon at first. 1 gone. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Yastrzemski was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Now here's the drive out to right center field. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Dante Bichette has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder, Kiermaier.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Brendan Bailey comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Bailey.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first thing. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Kiermaier rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. That's in there. Base hit. Betts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 1 inning in the books here. Colorado Springs leads this one 7-0. And here's Renato Nunez. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Anthony Santander waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 25,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Pedro Severino would be next. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
batting seventh,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he lifts it in the air to right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Colorado Springs is on top here, 7-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike now.
Nope.
And he misses. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Mike Yastrzemski waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. On On the ground to second base. This could be two. To Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. LaStella will put this one away, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 7-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Tommy LaStella. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
No one out with a runner at second. Very high, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mookie Betts. Singled homer run in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
So first and second with one man gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that. He paid the ultimate price.
David Hess is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Three runs already home here. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Popped him up. Urias is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alberto.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
In now for the O's, Renato Nunez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Nunez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope. Ball 1. I got to count 1 and 2.
A little low. It's 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Yastrzemski. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard ground ball to third. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 2, Dante Bichette Jr.
So digging in now, Dante Bichette, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Into the box now, Austin Hayes. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. In now, Pedro Severino. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Too low, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The batter, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
So stepping in, Ramon Urias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Into the box, Tommy La Stella. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Kiermaier is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. Swing and a line drive. Foul. One out and a runner on second base. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Runner at second here with one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike called, 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Full count, 3-2. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Sky Sox lead this one 12-1. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Still 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Ready for another shot now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Grounded down the third baseline. To second. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit hard but foul. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now. Dante Bichette would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Seventh inning ready to roll, and here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
That misses. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Now to the plate, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 out, nobody on. Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up now, Dante Bichette. He went down on strikes last time up.
Dante Bichette Jr.
First pitch on its way. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
At the plate, Tommy LaStella. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
1-1 to Tommy LaStella. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Kiermaier.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Austin Hayes the next to bat. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Digging in, Pedro Severino. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. That evens it up. 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The second baseman, Ramon Urias.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. And no argument, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
A 1-1 count to Puig.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home.
Nope. 2-1. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Fly ball right down the line and left. And they can't run it down. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Mike.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And that's the third out. Michael Lorenzen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Also striding in, Chris Davis, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. This is popped up. Rendon waits on it. One down. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate now, Hanser Alberto as he lines it out to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So here's Trey Mancini as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Two and two.
Ball two.
Two men are on with two men out. Baltimore down to their final strike. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Anthony Santander would be next. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Sky Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Madison Bumgarner records his 14th winning decision of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Cole Stewart permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.